You say 1 for the trouble, 2 for the time. Come on, y'all, let's rock this. You say 1 for the trouble, 2 for the time. Come on. Speech is my hammer, bang the world into shape, now let it fall.
Hey, Solar Knee Cats here, and we have the very first installment of Pokemon Fight. Just gonna let you guys know off the bat, my ROM is not perfectly up to date. I will fix it though. The only thing that's in Japanese is the names, not like actual chicken scratch, which is the Japanese English translations. But I will get it patched. It's just amazing on how many douchebags try to give up to date Pokemon ROMs, and you need like codes and passwords and interview questions and like how many times I can skip a rock. I don't know, it's stupid. But whatever. Of course, we're starting our amazing Pokemon adventure with a lecture about what Pokemon are, which of course is just super awesome radioactive Pokemon, and greeted by our professor for this game, this ice cream cone head, because I mean, if you look at that, it's either that or a dog turd, but frankly, I think ice cream is a little more lighthearted for the kids. So we're gonna meet our two friends, Stereotype 1, the nerd, and Stereotype 2, the ditzy blonde, who also has a troubled past, which is actually really harsh, because, I mean, you know, child abuse. It's kids. My door closed, even though it was already closed. Must be a ghost. Poltergeist stealing my goldfish. Okay, so, I already played this game through a couple times. Twice, actually, and so I'm just gonna pick the one that I didn't do, Water Guy. I have no idea how good he is. I haven't watched any LPs of it, so I don't know really how many people choose it. My guess, since he's a baller in the anime, if you've ever seen him, he's hilarious. Oshawott is probably the funniest thing in the animated cartoons, which is not an anime, it's an animated cartoon, which is Japanese, but whatever. Okay, so we have our very first battle against Bella, or I think she has a different name in the real game, but Oshawott, Tipig. I mean, it's of course just going to be a tackle fest until, you know, she says weird things. And it's kind of funny because the translation isn't exactly like perfect, since, like I said, it's not completely up to date, as you can tell by the Japanese names. But here's some. It's pretty close. It's pretty funny anyway. Scratching my neck. Okay. I'm just gonna say a quick thing, just like what I think about the game, just because it's a kind of a boring tackle fest, and I want to say he used tackle, then I use tackle, and then we heal, and we use tackle again. So, pro things that I like about this game. I like the Pokemon, I like the challenge, it's fun, entertaining, long game, a lot to do after you beat the E4, plenty of Pokemon to catch, interesting dialogue, it's actually an alright game, the music is fantastic, the rival is alright, the rivals, just and in general, alright, the storyline is good, the gang they have to deal with, I find them to be alright. I mean, they're just supposed to be grunts. And of course, like the final bosses of the game, like N and stuff at the very end. Whew, those guys were tough. So, anything else that I missed? Yeah, there's not really much that I don't like about this game. It's really just nitpicky stuff. I mean, you even get to, like, get laid by this one chick in a Ferris wheel. I mean, how cool is that? Jeez. Well, she's a Japanese chick, so if you're into that kind of stuff, good for you. I don't know why I have a speed tie with this Smugleaf, but I am. Not even plus speed nature. Every time I play this game, my Smugleaf is sassy. Like 24/7. I don't understand. Whatever. They're just gonna leave because they completely messed up my room. And they're like, ah, I'm like, jeez, look at that. Why do we have? Whatever. At least the Nintendo Wii is good, right? Whatever. So I'm just going to do the options just so text speed is fast, because I like it fast. And whoa, that looks weird. What? Can't even see my Pokemon. Okay, but it's careful nature. It's good to know for future reference that you can't really see too much, or at least that. Well, you can see the stats, but yeah, it's careful nature, like I reckon, which I kind of want to. It doesn't really matter. I kind of mind it a little bulky. At least the attack isn't crippled too much. I wouldn't mind like a minus a defense plus special attack or attack, or whatever, bold or something. But here's my mother. She's gonna tell me about, or well, she's gonna heal me first somehow. Ask, and she's gonna give me a wristwatch, yay, or a live caster, which lets me talk to people. And this turns out to be in Japanese, so like hello. Of course, it was something like that. And it's kind of ironic because they teach you how to speak in Japanese. So we get our first opening thing, and we see the amazing 2.5 graphics, and we walk into a really awkward moment, but she plays it off like it's nothing, like why I randomly charged into her house, but it's okay because her father is just protective. So we're not supposed to hate him. It's anger out of love, man, but like I said, child abuse. It's for the kids! But whatever, okay. So we're gonna meet Professor Ice Cream, and she called this Suave, which definitely isn't. Whatever, so she already thinks that her Pokemon trust you. I'm gonna nickname my Pokemon. What am I gonna nickname it? Oh, you will find out. It's the most powerful. This nickname itself has flattened mountains. It is ripping out guts. It's beaten not even the 100 Spartans or 300, how many damn there are, could withstand the power of this nickname. Truly is a nickname for all the ages. No one is even worthy enough to read it, but I will tell you, it is Steve. Specifically, that's the short name, but it's actually Scoop Steve. Scoop Steve! We'll just call him Steve, because Steve is a man's name. I wish mine was Steve. At least my name is close. It starts with an S. That's a T in there, too. So it's like, if you're going to work, I'm almost like Steve. Whatever. Gives us a Pokedesk, because she wants us to run errands for her. Like I said, it's just a plot of every single Pokemon game, if you think about it. It's just really, really extreme errands. Extreme errands on the PS3! It's like Crazy Taxi, but instead you're doing laundry. And you don't get to crash into people on the sidewalk and get points. So whatever, Mother's gonna clean my room because she's a mother, and, you know, like I said, stereotypes. Yeah, good job. Okay, so we are going to go on Route 1 and see what's up, and of course she wants to be all like, we have to take our first steps together, yee! Because, like I said, it's just her personality. So she's like, wow, because she's having like seizures, just how excited she is. She needs to drink some water or something. She's going crazy. So she's going to show us Ice Cream on why or how to catch a Pokemon, which is nice because most of the time I just get some old fart who just throws the Pokemon out of the canopy. Don't tell me no other information like slowing it or slowing it. What the f? I've been playing way too much League of Legends. How to like paralyze it and anything else, like even how to damage it, period. So whatever. If she gets a Patrat, I don't know why you would want a Patrat except for a cut. Oh, excuse me. Giving us some Pokeballs so we can, you know, just start our Pokeball. So, she's deciding to have a challenge. How to catch as many Pokemon, which, it's different. If you're really competitive, sure, you can go for it. I'm gonna wander through grass, of course, not seeing anything. Oh, hide grass, man, you gotta watch out for it. And I think that chick gives you a potion. Yeah, I don't know what it says. Whatever. Here's a Patrat. Just a rule of thumb that I know about this game is that you can usually just kill one wild encounter, level up to 7, get your stab move, or at least your next move, catch whatever Pokemon you want, and then when you do your next, I'll just say quote-unquote rival battle, that will also level you up. And it's also really easy if you just spam your stab move, just because it's going to be more, because the person that your quote-unquote rival will be isn't going to use a stab move because it's like really useless cat. I tried to start it as a starter, and it totally didn't work. It was the worst. I had it grind, and that still didn't work. I went past the level almost, but I got one-shotted still because of that damn cat, even though it's dark type, and dark types are the best type ever. Still doesn't work, so whatever. I catch my first Patrat. I'm not going to give it a nickname because honestly I don't care. And I know you can also catch a Lillipup here, but spoiler alert, I do not find it. All I find is damn Patrats, and they're crazy crackadoose eyes. Seriously, look at them, they're like crazy meth head Squirtles. I mean, it's like if a chipmunk got stuck in a crack cocaine lab, meth lab, and they're like, well, he was in here for a couple of weeks, we don't know what happened to him, man, but just look at him now, jeez. Poor Speedy, man. Speedy! No! That's a good name for a Patrat. If I caught a Patrat, again, I would probably call it Steve. Except not really, because Patrat isn't a good Pokemon to even do this. That's okay, now, okay. Here's my first gripe about this game. The very first Pokemon that you get to start off with completely suck. Really bad. Like, they're so bad! And we got the same amount of Pokemon, so. Whenever, you just have to catch 2, and maybe like the Now here's a professor with her little, like, pose thing. I don't know who talks like that. I mean, maybe the sun's in her face. She could get sunglasses. Or maybe just point in a different direction. Maybe she wants a good lighting, but whatever. We're in our first town. Something or other. I think I might have music in the background, so you'll hear, but I'll just call this a secret, ooh, even though it's not. But if you talk to this chick and this dude, they'll like add pianos and drums to the same song, like looks really nice. And they can also claps too and stuff. The only other time that I know it does that is like on this bridge, but it's like some old guy and it sounds like a zombie and it's really creepy. Check the trash can, it's empty obviously, and it's like but he's considering it like singing. It's like weird, so whatever. We're going to learn about Pokemon Centers. I don't know what happened to Nurse Joy, but I think her name is Nurse May, but apparently she also has like 50 twins. Whatever, man. Whatever. Just keep it in the family, you know what I mean? That's a pen. Putting that away. Just hit a can. This is freaking horrible. Okay, so here's you showing us a PC because we're smart enough not to use Max here because we could probably only be able to hold about 6 Pokemon if we used a Max. So they just decided to get PC instead of being stupid. By the way, this is what you're going to use. And Xbox 360. Okay, so I'm just going to use the PC storage. Someone's PC storage, it's not mine, it's just someone's, and I'm going to move this here in there, and I'm going to eventually use it to cut, because you need to cut to progress in the story, and that's about it. So it's like, oh, something is happening in the plaza. I don't know yet. We're going to have to see on the next episode. So, that was, thank you for joining me on this very first installment of Pokemon White. Hope you enjoyed. Rate, comment, sub. Next, we're going to see what all this hubbub is about. What could possibly going down in this town? Brown cow? That didn't work? You think I care? No, I'm saving twice. Because I'm that ice.